We're bringing in a new guy. His name is Rocco. Unfortunately for myself, I had met two Roccos in a similar situation, so I thought he's this other guy. He talked out his ass too much. This guy told me his entire life story, right? I figured this guy's gotta be a cop or something. But funny enough, it just happened to be a different Rocco than the Rocco I had met. This guy, the Rocco I met now, he's a solid guy. Hard-working fella, doesn't ask questions, gets the job done. I know in the future, for all that's going on here, he's gonna be a real good asset. That's fucking for sure. So let's see what happens with the guy.
So bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
I'll do a drink.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything in mind?
The whiskey here is real top shelf good stuff, I tell you.
Okay, let me go off that gentleman's recommendation. Anything with some top shelf whiskey, and I think I'll be alright.
Gotcha.
What's your name, guy?
Call me Rocco.
Hey, I met you before, Rocco, over at the... what's it called? Irish bar, the Hurdies.
Maybe. I just landed in the airport yesterday.
And this is just another Rocco, because that's the last Rocco told me as well.
But actually, probably.
Well, if the other guy's name's Rocco, then just the last name is Vincenzo.
Rocco DiCenzo?
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo. Well, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. What'd you say your name was, pal?
Name's Frank. Frank Roos. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, Frank. What do you do around here?
I work at the Union Docks. I'm the representative.
Was it you I was talking to yesterday or so? You were with this other gentleman. You said the doc's always looking for hard workers down there.
If you were at the Hurdies drinking over at the Center Street, that's where I think I met somebody named Rocco once. You look a lot like him. That's the last time I talked about that stuff.
Huh. Tell you what, I got off the plane. It was still pretty late yesterday, and came here actually, and talked to about some work down at the docks. So it was
probably wasn't me then. But if you need a job down there, it's good work, and we can get you settled out for some, honest living blue collar work.
Tell you what, anything that puts some money in my pocket or so now.
You know how to operate a forklift?
I do.
What about a lifter for cargo containers? A little different.
I ain't used one before, but I'm sure I can learn quick.
Well, the training day coming up soon, so you get on the forklift for a bit. I'll train you how to use the larger equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, right here is one of the guys who passes out jobs here. This is Dimmy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna speak to my foreman here. Look for available jobs. You're gonna choose deliver pallets. Now, once you've done that, you talk to him again. Go to the garage and rent a forklift. Go ahead and pull it over here real quick. Lift up your forks. I'll show you. These ones are a little complex. Go get on and get back inside it real quick, okay? All right, now see the shift lever right there. You're going to pull the shift lever to raise your forks, all right? You probably already know this stuff, but it's part of a policy to go over it. A control lever to put your forks down. All right. Now, when you're done operating the vehicle, please always leave the forks on the ground, okay?
Okay.
I will do a quick inspection on your vehicle, real quick. You just gotta go around, check, make sure nothing's broke. If something's broke, you gotta report it, because it ain't your fault. You don't want it to become your fault later, you know? Looks like I smell a little bit of propane. See, we got a lot of new guys, the idiots, and they don't quite screw these things on just right. 1 second, let me just... Yeah. Go ahead and turn the machine off real quick. There you go. Alright, let me just unscrew this real quick. Alright. And it's back on. Okay, give it a start up. I'll raise the forks and drive it forward a little bit. Just get away from this propane smell. Just go over here a little bit. Alright, good. I ain't spelled no more propane. That's very good. Okay, you're ready to work now. It's the vest, right? Smells like garbage. Maybe it was a garbage guy's vest. Alright. Knock yourself out, Rocco. I'll show you here after you finish your first run, okay? It had been a couple of weeks since Rocco been working with us. and he seemed like the right kind of guy to get on the job. So we had a meeting about it. Some plans for this guy. See where it goes.
Also, I want to bring one of our union workers to attention.
Oh, is it good or bad?
Good, at least in my opinion. I think, Frank, you know what I'm talking about. It's good, right?
Rocco, I only have one concern. I said it earlier, you know. He's all brains. He's all bronze, no brains, and talks a little bit too much. But Ulysses said that could be trained out of somebody. But I think he's mostly good.
Rocco Vincenzo is one of our newest hirees down at the docks at the union.
And want to turn him into an associate?
Well, I haven't talked with him a few times. I have a feeling this guy has history with the family. Or the families. Seems to have been connected back in Liberty, and for whatever reason, he's now here, trying to lay low. However, he on several occasions has offered his help with problems, such as when I told him that we had some trouble with the gangs, and he was like, "Hey, you ever have problems, come talk with me, I'll try to help you get care of it."
Alright, see if you can set a meeting with him soon and have me there. I'd like to ask him a few questions in something in a more private area.
Is that him?
Is that Rocco? Rocco, I need you to go put that machine away and meet me over by the parking lot. We'll go for a little ride, okay?
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you.
Well, he's pretty accepting of that.
Want me to sit back here, Frank?
I sit back
Yeah.
there.
So,
Watch
Rocco,
out. There you go.
I heard that you're interested in always helping your fellow Italians, right?
That's correct.
You see, recently there's been an opportunity, and I thought maybe I could help you. You see, the Friends of the Union have they've been looking for some friends, and when I became aware of that, I thought this might be an opportunity for you. So I want to ask you if you were perhaps interested.
Yeah, I am interested.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to take you to a little place. You're going to chat with somebody, all right? Probably going to know that somebody. Now, if that chat goes all right, nothing stands in the way. If it doesn't, nothing's going to happen.
Got it.
One more thing. Frank? Can you quickly pat him down?
Yeah.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, do it.
So you had a piece there. Let me just take that for a minute, okay?
Yeah, go right in. You want me to hand it to you, Frank?
You can hand it to me. I'm going to have to pat you down anyway, so just stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get it back afterward, okay?
You got it.
All right, you're good.
All right, follow me. Don't mind the don't mind the smell. Cattle's been a bit dried up recently. Still shit, fish everywhere. Also watch where you step. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Rocco?
Good. How are you, sir?
Doing alright. Just waiting on Leo here to check the site is safe and secure. You'll be making some good money at the docks.
I have Frank turned me on to a little gold mine, holding overtime hours like crazy, man.
Yeah.
He's always there. Every day I show up, he's been there for hours. He's working real hard.
That exemplary
Leo, so we
employee.
secure.
Looks good, yes.
Alright. If you could, Rocco, please follow Leo for a moment.
Yeah, so
So, Rocco, you know who I am?
sir. I don't think I've had a chance to meet you yet.
I believe you did.
Oh, so you're the president of the docks, ain't you?
Yeah, that's correct. But next to the union, I also run this little crew. We make sure that whatever's ours stays ours. Get what I mean? Alright, you can call me Frankie Knuckles.
Got it, Frankie Knuckles.
Alright, now Frank the artist here is gonna ask you a couple of questions. Sure to answer them straight.
You got it.
So, Rocco, what's your reason for moving to Los Santos?
We're getting some heat back in the old city.
I need you to speak up.
I said I got in some heat back in the old city.
Yeah? What kind of heat?
Somebody, they took my wife, so I took them, and I had to get out of town before anybody things blew up. You know what I mean?
I see. Who took your wife?
Excuse my terminology, but it was the Chinese. We had a feud, and unfortunately, my wife was targeted, and I had to do what any man would do in that situation.
Who's we?
Me and my old family.
Your old family? The Vincenzos?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about them.
Vincenzo's or so. We stayed around Sicily. We stayed around Palermo, and back in the old city, just a few of us. Just me, my father, my mother, and I had two brothers. You know, we got we own a winery. You know, in Italy or so, you have to sell wine. You know, everyone loves it. And fortunately, I lost my brother. You know, he was into the how do you say the white powder. You know, the cocaine, the meth, the cigarettes, the dancing. You know, all that. And unfortunately, we found him dead one day. We woke up and went to his house. He was dead in his bed with a needle in his arm.
Okay. Do you work for anybody else? Got any other jobs?
What's up?
Got a very important question for you. You look like this guy I met a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, over at the pub. So his name was Rocco as well. Was that you?
No, Frank. I flew in. I've been in. Landed at the airport not even 4 days ago.
All right.
I'd never been to that. You're talking about the pub you took me to that first day. Yeah, I'd never been there before, and I'd never even known about it.
Okay.
I can show you my papers. I got.
No, it's all right. I
show
believe
me-
you. Don't worry about it. How you feeling right now?
I feel good. I'm in the company of fellow Italians. I'm you know, Frank, I trust you. You know, so. You know, I'm here to work hard. I'm here to take care of family. I'm here to take care of friends. I'm here to work.
Your family in the
You know.
city?
No, I don't. But hey, anyone from the motherlands of, you know, anyone from Italy, anyone who shares, you know, the same, you know, culture we share is family.
Why ain't your wife here?
Remember, the Chinese took her back in Italy.
I thought you said you got her back.
No, they took her. How do I say it? They killed her. She's dead.
I see.
So then, you know, we went on a vendetta with them. There was a big war. We just every day, and you know, once you know, I got them back and I found the men who did that to her, I had to leave and hopped on the nearest plane, and this is the city it took me to.
Okay. I don't got any more questions than mine, Knuckles.
Alright. Rocco, let me ask you a question though. So you said your brother was shooting cocaine up his bloodstream.
Yes.
Did you ever do drugs?
I used to get into the white powder a little bit back in the day. You'd Friday nights, you'd go dancing, and you know, just a little bump. And I chucked that habit about 2 years ago.
Alright, let's make sure it stays that way, alright?
Yeah, understood.
You know who the guy is behind you?
Well, I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you know who the guy is behind you?
I do not.
Leo, how about you introduce yourself?
The name is Leonardo Mancini. People around here just call me Leo.
Good to meet you, Leo.
Pleasure as well. Let me ask you
Now,
one question. During what hours do you tend to be around?
Tell you, Leo, I'm not much of a sleeper.
Oh,
I tell you, I would say, how do you say, Eastern? Usually, oh God, my schedule is very flexible. I can be around whenever I'm needed.
So you're more in an Eastern American head zone, you would say, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
All right.
But I've been known to be late nights, early mornings, middle of the day, Sundays, Fridays, Mondays, any day of the week. I'm a phone call away from being here.
understood.
So, Rocco, how do you feel about doing some work next to the union for us?
I'd love the opportunity.
Because Frankie had told me that you wouldn't mind taking care of problems for us, even if it had nothing to do with the union, right?
That's correct.
So if he were to point his finger at someone you don't even fucking know, you harm that guy.
Good. I'll tell you what, if any one of you got a problem with it, it's my problem. I'll take care of it.
What if you have to kill the guy? You do it.
I could.
What if that person is a friend of yours?
I'll tell you what, he don't make me say he ain't a friend if he's messing with family. You know what I mean? Or a fellow Italian, if he's giving them the wrong way, he ain't my friend anymore. So
Would you deem anyone in the city right now as untouchable? Someone you would rather not harm or anything like that?
if what you mean, I wouldn't mess with family. I wouldn't deem anyone untouchable except for the people I'm surrounded with right now, if you know what I mean.
So if I were to point at Frank and tell you to whack him, you wouldn't do it?
You're the boss. I'll do what you tell me to do.
Alright, but you just told me that you would deem family as untouchable.
It's a moral dilemma. As moral, family, family's family, or so as far as moral. But at the end of the day, I'm here to do what I'm told.
Alright, Frank the artist here is gonna be giving you a little task, a guy that needs to be shown his place. Depending on how you handle that, there's gonna be more coming. You okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Frank, how about you fill him in on the guy with the red van?
The real motherfucker out there thinks he's hot shit. Got long, greasy hair, looks like he sleeps on the street sometimes. But he's got a big, bright red van. Wears a gray sweater with some writing on it. I think it had a red heart or something on it, red writing, some black writing. This guy, he likes to cause trouble, Came into a place of business, broke some stuff, talked shit to a real important lady, and then tried to insurance fraud upon my car. I was in the middle of doing some important work. This guy has struck out 3 times. We gotta find him, teach him a lesson, but maybe his morals might change one day. He understands what's going on in this city.
If you want to handle.
whack him, just make sure that he gets the message.
Exactly.
And one of the best messages, in my opinion, is you knock him silly, bring us one of his teeth.
You said you just want one of his teeth, or you want me to take all of them?
I'll leave that to my friend's discretion here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he does.
Thinking it's better if it's not a one-man job, so I'd prefer Frank to go with him.
Yeah.
Understandable, but about the
But the
the
teeth,
proof, yes.
I think his
I would
ID.
say tooth would suffice.
As for proof, Frank's gonna be right there.
No, yeah, you're right.
Alright. Another thing, Rocco. See Leo behind you? He's gonna be watching you real fucking close, alright? But he needs something in return for that. He's gonna be needing $1,000 every week.
Got it. Do you want me to pay him right now?
That's up to Leo. Leo tells you that next week is fine too, then I'll leave it up to him.
Listen, you just flew in. I assume you want to earn cash to buy yourself a nice car. You'll give it to me at the end of the week.
Okay, that's as in next week, Leo?
Yes, next Sunday.
Or do you want? I don't want no favors. So you want $2,000 next week or so, since this technically this week, or you want $1,000 next week?
$1,000.
Understood.
See, there's a
Rocco, you
grace
got a
period.
phone?
I'm sorry, sir. Say again.
Do you got a phone?
I don't, but I can go pick one up today.
Here you go. That's enough money to buy one.
Thank you.
No problem. Just get it done quick.
Understood.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here before the storm hits.
All right. I'm gonna take him to the phone store and then get him settled.
All right, sounds good. Hey, congratulations, Rocco. You survived the first ordeal.
Thank you, sir. I'm not gonna let you gentlemen down.
It's good. I like to hear that.